So today I'm going to be talking about glutes, but first I wanted to give an update on last week. Now last week I did some research on how to lose belly fat, and I found this workout, Lucy Wyndham Reed. It was a 7-day challenge, 7-minute workout, so you do it for 7 days, and she says that you can lose 1 to 2 inches. So what I did was I took my measurements at the beginning, chest, waist, belly, and hips, and I'm happy to report that after the 7 days I did lose 1 inch off my waist and 2 inches off my belly, and I lost a pound as well. So that's all great. So yeah, but one thing I have noticed, which I don't know if it's from working out or if it's just from getting older, but while I am trying to lose fat from my belly, some of my fat I didn't necessarily want to lose. For instance, my butt. Okay, so I don't look at my butt very often, obviously. It's behind me. How would I see it? But it occurred to me lately that my butt didn't seem quite as round as it used to be. So I thought, like, am I losing this from working out or what's going on? So apparently there is something called dormant butt syndrome, DBS. And literally, I guess like any other muscle or anything, if you don't use it, then you lose it. Like use it or lose it, right? As you age, apparently, it's called sarcopenia, and you lose muscle mass like 1 to 2% per year over the age of 30. So not good. So if you're not using your muscles, you're losing them. Now you might think, you know, it's not the end of the world if you your gluteus maximus is becoming a minimus. There actually is a gluteus minimus and medius as well, which I didn't know. I've only heard of the gluteus maximus, but it's your biggest muscle, and it serves a purpose other than just looking cute, right? It helps to stabilize you. It helps you to walk. If you don't have a strong gluteus maximus, you can actually have pains in your knees, trouble walking, you can lose your balance, you can put your hip out. So it's very important. Now, I realize I haven't really been working this muscle that much. I've been doing workouts, but I was tending to avoid the exercises that I didn't like. Like, I really don't like squats. They're not my favorite, so I wasn't doing a lot of that. So now I've been looking up like what exercises are good for your glutes. So lunges, squats are the #1. Also donkey kicks, and they call them fire hydrants, where you're like lifting your leg up. So I've been trying to do more of that. I've also, as part of my fitness regime, I've cut my calories again. I did a video on diet a while back, and at that point I was having about 1,500 calories a day, and then I found my weight loss had kind of plateaued and it wasn't moving, so I've cut my calories further, that now I'm mostly 1,200 to 1,300 calories a day, because that gives me that calorie deficit. As I said in a previous video, once you work out your BMR, your basal metabolic rate, that's how many calories your body burns just existing. So if you take in too many calories above that, it's going to be stored as fat. And if you have a calorie deficit, so if you're consuming less than your body is using, then you're going to have that deficit and you're going to lose weight. It actually takes 3,500 calories to lose 1 pound. But if you cut 500 calories a day, either through diet or exercise or both, then you're working that off. Now, as far as the glute muscle, cardio isn't really going to help with that. Cardio is good at burning fat. It's not necessarily good at building muscle on its own. So you have to do other things. So the HIIT workouts, high intensity interval training, strength training with weights, things like that, and planks and squats and things that are going to build your muscles. You also want to eat a lot of protein so that you're feeding those muscles. But yeah, I was a little bummed to find out that, you know, as you age, every decade over 30, you basically lose like 5% of your muscle mass. That's not good. So if your lifestyle changes, like if you're becoming more sedentary and sitting more, you know, you're not using those muscles and they're going to flatten out and you're going to have a flat butt. And it's like, it doesn't seem fair, right? Because the fat that you want to lose, like your belly fat, that seems like it's impossible to get rid of. And yet your butt, which you probably want to keep so you have something to sit on, you know, and that fades away. Like I remember a comedian once saying, there's no such thing as a butt, there's just the tops of your legs. Like it does get to a point where it's like, you know, if your butt's flat, it's like, well, your leg just keeps going. Like, where's the butt? But yeah, so, but yeah. So anyway, I have noticed the changes, but you know, this is all part of the aging process. You know, it's not ideal. You start losing muscle and you start losing the fat that you want, and then the fat that you don't want is harder to get rid of. But it's an uphill battle, but I'm not giving up no matter what. Like it is discouraging, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep changing up my workouts. I'm at the point where I think I'm going to need to rely on Jillian Michaels again. In the past, my weight loss, and my weight loss journey, I always did Jillian Michaels workouts, and they were always very effective at building muscle and burning that fat. I just figured at this point in my life, like, I don't know, like Jillian's so tough that I didn't know if I could do it now, right? So I was trying to go easy on myself. I was trying to do the exercises that I prefer, that aren't as hard on me. I like jumping jacks. I can't stand burpees, or like Jillian has this thing she calls rock star jumps, and like I hated all that. But I think I'm realizing now that when you get outside your comfort zone and you push yourself and it's uncomfortable, that's when you start to see change. So I think I need Jillian Michaels, and I might have to break out those old DVDs and start doing Jillian Michaels workouts again, because yeah, she always helped me lose weight before. I'm older now and it is going to be tougher, you know, and I don't want to injure myself, but at the same time, yeah, I do need to push myself because I do seem to have plateaued. I have lost another pound now, but I mean, to me, it's not happening. It's not enough. Like I was hoping to get to my goal weight of 135 by May, and that's just like not gonna happen at all. I guess I got spoiled because in the beginning, like the first week I lost 3 pounds, and the next week I lost 2, and I'm like, this is great. If I lose 2 pounds a week, like I'll be, no, well, that didn't last. Then it got down to 1 pound a week, and then I just kind of stuck, like the number stuck. And to be honest, if I wasn't doing these videos, I might have given up, because I might have just, you know, this is too hard, and the world's gone to hell. Like Russia's at war with Ukraine, the pandemic's still out of control, and now everyone's pretending that COVID is over and BA2 is going to take, like, the world is such a mess that right now I would love to eat a tray of cookies, if I'm being honest. So if I wasn't doing these videos, which are kind of keeping me accountable, I might have given up. But I don't want to give up. And even if nobody watches these videos, it's helping me because this gives me another focus. I do want to be healthy, and I am motivated to be healthy and strong because I need to be there for Michelle. So use it or lose it. So I'm going to be working my glutes, and yeah, I'm going to keep going and hopefully lose the belly and not lose everything else. But yeah, so I'm going to keep going. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay safe. Be healthy.